Hey everyone, guess what? We are here with Hiroe with the super fucking rock stars. Out of Philly, their new album Wield came out a few weeks ago, and in my mind it's one of my favorite albums. I know I told you guys this the other night. One of my favorite albums of the year, and produced by Mario. You know, you're a friend of mine, Mario from Spotlights. What a tremendous album! What a tremendous set the other night. Obviously I loved you before I saw you. I love you more now. And I'm not the only one. To see like you guys sell all your fucking records out was yes. Like good for you, bad for whoever else wanted to. Now, it's funny, Jill, you said that that's the worst set you've played in a few years.
I can't remember when I played super late, but I don't know why. It just wasn't a good night for me, but it was a fun night still nonetheless. And the rest of the band killed it. So made up for my, little flubs here and there. So
great musicians carry each other, right? Like you have an off night. But one of the funny things is a lot of times when a band was like, man, we were so off, it was the worst set. The crowd is like, oh my God, that was so awesome.
We still had a good time.
Yeah. Looked like you did.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, with shows like that, not having a sound check and just having a light check, there's always some uncertainty there, but I feel like we're always able to make it work. And, even though Jill thinks she didn't play well, I think we all did great.
Great.
And, we notice things more than the audience will.
Sure.
Most of the time, the audience will.
Yeah, that's the great thing about being a musician, right? Like, you know the song. Everyone else knows the song, but not like intimately like you do, right? Just keep going. They didn't really notice. And your friends, man, I know their songs back to front. Like I've seen The Ocean a bunch of times, and I've talked to Robin afterwards, and he'll say like, "Oh, that was like the worst show of the run," and I'll be like, "You're insane. I want to stop playing guitar now because you're so amazing. What are you talking about?" So no, I mean, it was a great show. The crowd was amazing, and yeah, we ran out of vinyl, which was insane. So yeah, when I get back, I need to mail out some vinyl. So that's a great problem to have.
Yeah, I mean, I will 100% agree with Ryan that like sometimes when you just jump up on stage and sit down on the drum throne and have to start playing like 3 seconds later, it feels a little seat of your pants. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, having a sound check is always nice, but I mean, for me, like to me, it's energy, and I kind of feel like if you're a little sloppy here and there, if the energy is there and everybody's having a good time, that's kind of what really matters. So I thought it was a good show. So by my measures, which is audience reception, and I thought we did a good job.
I think the mistakes keep it up, that makes everyone realize how authentic and like we're not playing the backing tracks. This is
Right, it's not really been.
Yeah. Sometimes we want it to be like, oh, I really screwed the pooch there, but whatever, So since Wield has come out, how are you all feeling with the reception that it's received?
It's been insane. It's been crazy. It's been awesome. Like the reception has been really, really, really great. We've had a couple of reviewers already say like it's their album of the year, whatever. We certainly hope that people will like enjoy it, but like the reception has been beyond our expectations. I think.
Yeah, I would agree. We recorded it over a year ago, April 2024, and when you sit on something so long, we have a perception of what we think the album's like, and then not knowing what people will think until a year later can be kind of put you in a weird headspace. But
Yeah.
I think we're super stoked with how everyone's been receiving it, and yeah, like Eric said, like people are saying it's already album of the year for some people. Like, yeah, I think it's been great. So
I was going to say it was really fun on our tour in June. We played a bunch of shows and people had already listened to it in some of those shows. And like they already had a favorite song or they already knew like some of the song names or like the different parts. And like, I mean, it was cool because it had literally just come out on those shows and they'd already like heard it and like they were excited to see it live. So it was just really fun to share that and experience that.
Super cool. It's like raising a baby and letting it go out into the world and the world going, okay, we're raising you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think like the length of time between when we recorded it and when we released it definitely has like I think you kind of end up sitting with it for that whole time period. So you really do develop that like point of view on what you recorded, and then it gets out in the world and everybody else has a point of view. And sometimes that's like the delta between those two things is somewhat surprising, right? Like, I guess I don't think anybody ever really fully expects like as positive a reception as maybe we got with this. So I'm super happy about it. Like just to have my name on something that people are really enjoying is drawing people to our shows. Like it's playing in bands for a long time and having the experience of playing show after show after show, and depending on what you're playing with, maybe the only people in the audience that came to see you are people you know. But when people start creeping into your shows who came from 50 miles away, 60 miles away,
hundreds of miles away. Yeah.
like, hey, we just came to see you. That to me is like, you're doing something right at that point, I guess. So it's cool to see that. It's fun.
It's cool as a fan to see it for bands that you enjoyed too, right? Like you guys, Spotlights is another one. God, I kind of remember every time I've seen them. There were sometimes we were inebriated, right? But one of my favorite shows with them was like Mr. Bungle and the Melvins in the Palladium in LA, and seeing the crowd like react. It was just like, oh, I want people with good music to just succeed, Keep bringing the good music. That's what we're all here for. Right? It was really cool for me, like talking to people after your set, seeing them buy your records. Like I already have them, so I wasn't worried that I was going to miss out. I'm like, it was really cool. People were like, shit, I wanted to buy that. Like, okay, now I got to order it. Sorry.
It's a good problem to have.
Yes. And I said it earlier. I'll say it again. I'll say it 100 times. It is one of my favorite albums of the year.
Thank you, man.
And Pelagic, like they fucking they crank out like good music.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. So far for festival, this is post-fest day 2. What set has been your favorite?
Oh. So my friend Erin recommended Circus Trees because they have a couple of ladies in the band. And I don't know how many women are performing this weekend, but probably like under 10. So like I just am excited to support any of the women musicians out there. And I'd never heard of them. I'd never heard their music, but we like loved it. I know I was dating by Brian and we were like, this is so, so good. So I'm like a new fan. I love discovering like brand new bands. Of course, it's like just really fun. Of course, so many of the bands here might be a new favorite. Yeah. Shout out to that band. But,
Oh yeah, Circus Trees.
Yeah, I can't name one. I would say, this would assure you their set yesterday was insane. We'll also see Departure Songs, of course. I love that album. I think seeing that in full was great and so much energy there. Circus Trees today, killer. They made me cry a little. They're so good. And Zeta, we play with them at the pre-show, but I called them again yesterday because they're just so
Great
so
dudes.
good.
Like
Just
that
great
energy they
people,
bring
yeah.
is tremendous.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to name drop all this.
Hell yeah.
They're all great.
I think the band that really caught my eye today was Respire.
Oh yeah.
The one just right now. It's really interesting instrumentation, orchestral, but like kind of like the crazy like hardcore vocals at the same time.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's kind of a crazy contrast, but it was really interesting.
There's a violin and a trumpet like right in there was super
Really
Violins and blast beats.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's very interesting, they keep things interesting, especially in this genre where there might not be vocals, it's always like breath of fresh air. But I am super stoked out of my mind to see Pelican. Love that man. Incredible. So yeah, I'm super stoked to see Pelican.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach back to the pre-show. I thought Amplifiers were awesome. They were so good. I don't know, they kind of scratch my itch, I guess. And This Will Destroy You yesterday was really good. And I'm also looking forward to Pelican.
Hell yeah. I am also looking forward to Pelican. Like, I think that's going to be a killer set. And then, like, dude, it gets so heavy today. Yes. Yeah, it really is. Did you guys catch the Rainbows Are Free set? It was tremendous. Like they crushed it. They absolutely crushed it. And during their set, it starts raining. No, I tried to look, totally try. I was like, where's the rainbow? Where's I was like looking up and around, and I'm sure it was. So rainbows were free for someone, just not for me. But that was a really cool set. What is next for you all?
Planning some runs for November, hopefully with some label mates. We're talking with some folks about some rad fest in Louisville next year. We'll see what happens with that.
Sweet.
And hopefully we do some European runs where we're in talks with that. So in planning with that. So, yeah.
I'm gonna ask, and then you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask that you answer off camera. You're gonna be going on runs with the ocean?
That would be amazing, but there's nothing like planned yet. So
Okay. Hey, Robin, make this happen.
I know, right? Robin, come on, man, make it happen.
Make it happen in the States because I 100% want to see that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I've only seen the ocean once, and it was 2014, 2015. It was them, the Atlas, and the Atlas Moth, like on tour. Oh man, I was blown away. And one of my favorite like post bands from. No, you're good. One of my favorite post bands from Louisville is they're called Ulm, OHLM, and they played the show. And a couple of the dudes from the ocean were like watching them, and they're like standing next to me and just look at me and go, "Holy shit, they're good!" Like, yes, they are fucking amazing. So it was cool to like that they saw the talent that was right there.
Yeah. I don't know what's next for the ocean because I know that Hellfest was the last show of the current lineup.
Yeah.
So
But was it? They were only changing out 2 people, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Dude, yeah, it's a collective for a reason.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a collective for that reason, right? You can, yeah. Like every time you change a member in a band, there's a little bit different dynamic to it. And when you've got the right musician, whether they're new to the fold or been in the fold a while like that, it almost like reinvigorates the sound, which is super cool.
I'll just comment on that because I feel like right now, Hiroe's had a couple lineup changes over the years for various reasons. And like right now, like I feel so blessed that we have such a good lineup. We all get along really well. We all, just play and like we enjoy playing together. It's just like really, really good lineup. So I hope nothing changes ever.
I second that emotion. Talking with each and every one of you, right? Including John, who's not with us today. You guys are always like super kind. Like, that's all I want. I just want to fucking chat with people. I just want people to like love each other. I sound like a hippie, but I listen to so much death metal too. Like, get my aggression out with Cannibal Corpse, and then like, I'm gonna love you. Like,
honestly, metalheads are like some of the most chillest people I know, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think there's something there.
I was going to say the aggression is in the music. Love is the rest. Everything else.
Yeah, that is a good one. Corpse Grinder, I like that. He fucking. No, you're good. You okay? Oh, you're fine. You're having a coughing attack. We're locked in the room now. You guys can never leave. Oh no, we're not editing anything out. This is just going on. Like, this is just raw shit.
We're live, right?
I wish. This would be so great. Yeah, really. Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on there? Like, this is not professional at all. Like, nope. You're not professional. We're just fucking people. Shit. So is there a band that you guys haven't seen this weekend, but have seen previously that you think other people should absolutely check out?
Well, I've seen videos. I haven't seen them entirely live, but one of my friends, Josh Martin from Thought Trials, it was a solo project for like years. We've been friends for like probably 5 years. And they've only played a few live shows like ever. this is like one of their first like big live shows, and they're playing on Saturday. So I'm just they're all friends, and their music is amazing. So I can't wait.
I mean, I don't think this band needs any introduction, but Converge. You know, I've seen Converge so many times. I think it'll be interesting to see how post fans will take Converge.
Yeah.
But I find that, you know, most post rock fans are fairly open-minded. So, yeah, I'm really stoked to see them.
Well, today's a heavier day too, right? So I think there are going to be people here today that wouldn't necessarily be here for like This Will Destroy You or We Lost the Sea, right? The ones who are, I'm interested to see that reaction also. Like, are we going to be crushing each other in the fucking pit, or like, are we just going to stand there like nodding our heads? You know?
Or is some post rock fan going to get spin kicked in the head?
Yes.
See.
Yeah, no, Converge for sure, absolutely, right. I've never seen this other band. I'm really stoked to see them. Black Shape.
Oh yeah.
New. I remember like talking to one of the guys, super nice. He reached out to us.
Are they playing right now?
They will be playing shortly, very soon. 5 o'clock, 5:30, something.
Oh, they're playing. No, like, hold on. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look.
but yeah, they seem like super nice guys. Talked to one of them, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to their set, their music. Their new record is pretty. It's been for me regularly, at least for a while now. So yeah,
5:30.
Yes, 5:30.
Bands that you think other people should check out. They don't necessarily have to have been here, but
Bands I think other people should check out. That's a good question. I've really been enjoying Coastline, which you guys introduced me to. So I've been listening to them a bit. I definitely think folks should check them out. Just like, again, it's one of those things where certain bands just kind of like you hear it once and then it's like, oh, this is awesome. So they're definitely one of those bands for me. And I think that's probably the big one that stands out for me. You know, I've given listening to a ton of new stuff lately. That's like,
hell yeah.
fucking, stuck in my past. For music so
That's okay. Like, it's okay to like what you like. It's okay, you know, like you at least threw one band out there that people should check out. I think this is how we find new music. So we are gonna cut this out. We're gonna call this because I think Emma Ruth is gonna come and chill for a minute.
okay.
So thank you all very much for your time and conversation. I wish you all the success of the world.
Hey.
Post Fest Day 2. We'll talk to you later.